Donald Trump is campaigning for the presidency of the United States and has been visiting several states. Yesterday, August 22, Trump was at the U.S.-Mexico border, where he reinforced his promise to tighten control over the entry of illegal immigrants through the border. Did Trump's visit have any effect on the electorate? Why is this issue so important? Let's find out now. Welcome to the Invisible Thinker-SP channel, your channel for lifestyle, curiosities, and much more. Watch the video until the end, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to always stay updated with our news. Let's go. One of the most important topics for Americans is the control of the border with Mexico. Every year, thousands of immigrants risk crossing the border in search of better working conditions or even freedom, depending on what they're fleeing from. Over the last 4 years, there has been a loosening of controls, leading to a significant increase in the flow of illegal immigrants into the United States, even prompting a mild reaction from the Biden administration last year when American soldiers reinforced the border with barbed wire. This loosening is part of the policy supported by current Vice President Kamala Harris, who has now officially launched her candidacy for president under the Democratic Party. The lack of strict controls over the entry of illegal immigrants into the United States has caused various problems, including the worsening of working conditions for Americans, an increase in thefts, and rising violence. One of these terrible episodes was narrated by the mother of a victim, Rachel Morin, who was killed after being assaulted. Let's watch. Before, please leave a like on this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our updates. Let's go.
Devastated at a level that nobody can really imagine. Rachel was a cherished 37-year-old mom, beautiful woman of 5 incredible children who adored their mother more than anything in the world. They loved their mom. Earlier this year, while Rachel was out on a run, she wants to keep herself in good shape, and she ends up getting killed. In her neighborhood, she was brutally raped and murdered by an illegal alien who was led into America by Kamala Harris and her policies of stupidity. Savage person who committed this heinous crime first killed another woman in El Salvador before walking across our open border. Just walked right in. They didn't have this then. He then attacked a 9-year-old girl and her mother in a home invasion in Los Angeles where they were very badly hurt before murdering Rachel. The area where Rachel lived in a very different part of this country. It was cold-blooded murder. Patty and Michael, I would just, first of all, thank you for being here. I know it's tough, but they want to let people understand what's going on here because this can't happen to other parents and sisters and brothers and husbands. So if you would, I'd love you to say a few words. Thank you. Please.
I was just thanking President Trump for the invitation to come and to share Rachel's story. Rachel was 37 years old. She had 5 children. She worked. She owned a small business. She worked very hard to support her family. And the trail that Rachel ran daily was a trail that we as a family would walk over the last 25 years that we lived in Maryland. It's a very safe, small trail, very public, very open. Moms with baby carriages go down this trail. It's very safe. I was in Kentucky. We had a grandbaby that had passed away. When I got a phone call from my son, and he said, "Mom, there's somebody here that would like to speak to you." And when I said hello, the person on the other end said, "Hello, Mrs. Morin. This is Detective so-and-so. I'm the lead detective on this case. There's no easy way to tell you this, but we found your daughter's body. And if they find the body, we know that she's dead. They wouldn't say, we found Rachel, she's alive." And so they found my daughter's body. And when they found it, it just recently has come out that she was brutally beaten, raped, and then stuffed into a drain pipe. We're 18,000 miles, 1,800 miles from the border. And because of this open border, we've had not just my daughter, we've actually had two in the same county that we're from, where illegal immigrants have come in and have caused rape and murder of our citizens. And the reason why I came here today and I accepted the invitation is because I really want our words to be heard, and I really want you to take to heart what we're saying. We're not here for a political stand, although we are. We're here because we're losing our moms, our daughters, our children to criminals. And that shouldn't happen. We should be taking care of our country, our people. And the only way I believe that's going to happen is if President Trump is reelected as president. And we close up this border and we put policies back into place that were there before. Instead of this open border thing, we're gonna end up being a third world country if it continues this way. And I hope that you would just take my words to heart, because it's devastating to lose a child, but even more devastating when you see the pictures, when you see the body, and you really understand what's happened to that person. And so please take to heart, this is a very, very important issue. And it's one that's either going to make or break our country. It's not so much, it's about America, it's about Americans, it's about us taking and protecting ourselves and looking out for each other. It's about protecting our families. So, thank you.
Exactly. As we've seen, this is a very important issue for citizens living near the border who currently feel abandoned and unprotected. The policies of tightening controls and reinforcing border protections were already implemented during Donald Trump's first term, and now he reiterates his commitment to bringing back these more restrictive policies. The reaction on social media was immediate. Thousands of people are already saying they will change their vote, shifting away from the left, showing that these types of policies are considered positive by Americans. The key point here is the fact that the global left seeks to promote a true loss of national sovereignty with the idea that everything should be shared with everyone, regardless of each person's effort. Opening the border to immigrants who may not necessarily find employment is a real risk that has been bringing violence and fear to the people of the world's richest country, just to satisfy the senseless ideas of a wealthy aristocratic class that doesn't face these problems firsthand. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment and your like, subscribe to the Invisible Thinker-SP channel, and hit the notification bell to always stay updated with our news. See you in the next video, and may balance be with you.